for Friday the 13th, we thought, hey, what's a good movie with the stipulation that it's also in public domain so that we don't get rocked by YouTube, and that might still happen. I don't know. I went to ChatGPT and asked ChatGPT, hey, give me a list of movies that are in public domain. And it already existed on, we're going to watch a YouTube link. We should shout out the channel when we do. But we're going to watch a movie called Little Shop of Horrors. And no, I know what you think. It's like, yeah, I've seen that one. Of course, that's not in public domain. It's got Steve Martin and Rick Moranis in it and a cameo with Bill Murray. But you'd be wrong. We're talking about the 1960 movie directed by one Roger Corman, who's a legend. Also, Vince, did you know that Roger Corman directed a Fantastic Four movie?
I didn't.
I believe early 90s that never got released.
No, I didn't.
He did. And he's the one, like, when you see the like audio animatronic thing, and everybody says, like, oh, that's the best looking thing that there's ever been in a movie. We'll see if that holds up when the Marvel Studios movie comes out. But Little Shop of Horrors came out in 1960, and it's a dark comedy horror film directed by Roger Corman. Roger Corman's known for like low budget movies. He did like Bucket of Blood. I watched that one. YouTube Shout Factory now streams Elvira movie Macabre, I think it is. And like I stumbled upon it and I started watching Bucket of Blood. Great low budget horror film, but he's done a ton of movies. There's a lot of people that come from the Roger Corman school of like filmmaking, and there's a lot of people kind of like, what's the dude, Lloyd Kaufman, the guy that did Toxic Avenger.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that guy, you know how like there's people that came out of like kind of his tutelage, like James Gunn is one of them. Romeo and Juliet, I think James Gunn wrote. But Roger Corman kind of has like, at the time, young filmmakers came up under him because he was like kind of a master at doing movies, you know, and they're not great. They're kind of cheesy horror. But did it on a low budget. And so anyway, it's a dark comedy film directed by Roger Corman. The story follows Seymour Krelboyne, a meek flower shop assistant who accidentally cultivates a strange plant that feeds on human blood. As the plant, named Audrey Jr., grows, so does Seymour's notoriety, but he must keep feeding it to sustain its growth and newfound success. The film blends macabre humor and satire and became a cult classic, later inspiring a popular stage musical and a 1986 film adaptation. Vince, have you ever seen the original Little Shop of Horrors?
I've seen bits and pieces, but I've always wanted to watch it, so I'm very excited to throw this on.
Awesome. Well, let's roll it.
All right. Let me boot it up. I saw you had Carnival of Souls in there too, man.
Yeah.
My name is Sergeant Joe Fink.
Seen that one now. That one's great. I love that movie.
Yeah, that one was fun.
The part of town
It's a
that
bit
everybody
long.
knows about, but that nobody wants to see. Where the tragedies are deeper, the ecstasy's wilder, and the crime rate consistently higher than anywhere else. Skid Row, my beat.
Let's draw the opening shot with pencils. Let's establish.
Dude, I kind of like it.
Yeah. It's resourceful.
Is this like beatniky?
I think so. 1960, that would have probably been like towards the end of the beatnik era, slowly morphing into the hippie era.
Starring Jack Kerouac.
Dodie Drake. His parents hated him. The only thing missing from this is I would have drawn people in the town.
Yeah.
Especially if it's Skid Row, you could, of different ilk. You could have Roger in there, and he's like, I said 750, Dad.
Just a drawing of Roger fighting his dad.
Yeah. Could have called it Little Shop of Rogers. Roger Corman, hey.
Oh, he's in it, dude.
Little Shop of Rogers.
He produced it.
The most terrifying period in the history of my beat began in a little run-down floor shop called Mushnick's.
Good morning, Mrs. Shiva. How's things today?
Oh, the same as usual, Mr. Mushnick. My sister's nephew Stanley died in Little Rock, Arkansas.
He's all, get out of here, gypsy.
Get
out of here. We don't feed gypsies here.
That's nice. Well, you would like maybe as
Stop
usual
eating the
some flowers
plants.
for the funeral.
Go back to Europe.
I'm going to curse your plants and
I
they'll
thought
become
possibly,
living.
Because I always give to you
I
all
don't
my
drink
funeral
wine.
business, maybe you should possibly give to me.
Get that reference?
A little cut
I
rate.
don't.
Look on me, Mrs. Shiva. What am I, a philatelist? I sell on Skid Row. nothing but
Trauma.
cheap
That's what it's
carnations.
called. Trauma.
And I should give you a cut rate. I can't even afford water for the flowers. To
Trauma-
my
was it
throat,
Trauma
I would be
Films?
giving a cut.
What is that?
Chris commented that the Lloyd Kaufman is Trauma Films. That's who did.
Excuse
Lloyd
me, Mrs.
Kaufman.
Shiva, that's Seymour.
He's
Oh,
a
okay.
nice boy.
That's one I'd like to have on
Wow,
VHS.
see.
Is
Look, here I got a new
Poxy?
customer. Brand new in the
Yeah.
yellow vest. I should let the cleanup boy what
The
I
new
can't
one
eat
looks
no
like fun.
more, chase him out right away.
that trailer was whack.
It looks like what it's gonna be, like
Flowers
what it's
precious
supposed to be.
Springtime Mushniks, hello. Oh, hello, Dr. Farr. What can I do for you today?
Listen, Mushnik, I haven't got much time. Send me over 2 gladiolas and the fern.
Excellent. That's 2 dozen glads, 1 potted fern.
No, Mushnik. 2 gladiolas and 1 fern.
You want I should put 2 gladiolas in the pot with the ferns?
No, 1 fern, 1 piece. Altogether, 3 pieces. I need it for my waiting room. What? Good, I'll drill a bigger hole.
You mean you want 2 crummy gladiolas and 1 crummy fern? What kind of a decoration is that?
Listen, it's my flower budget for the week. Mushnik. Who can be a dentist on Skid Row?
All right, excellent. I'll send Seymour right away. Who am I to argue with science?
Make it snappy. Now you are going to get it. Oh, you are going to get it. Look.
Seymour Crabwine?
Terrible aim, dude.
No,
Dude, I'm-
Shiva, we were talking from the
I'm
funeral
raging
flowers.
out on that
What is a
dentist.
little,
Oh, dude, here's the Jerry Lewis of the movie.
Oh man.
No, I was calling John D. Rockefeller to make a loan on my Rolls Royce.
Sorry I said it.
Now look, Seymour.
Bro, we got this floor shop all day to shoot in. Let's just
You
make
take
this
2
scene as long as
gladiolas.
possible.
You'll cut them nice
She's
and
just
neat.
stealing flowers in
You'll
the
take
back.
1 foil. You'll wrap them
Oh
in
my
a
God,
patch,
these are-
and you'll
this is
take
a
them
real
to Dr.
store.
Farr, right? Now go
I
already.
hope production lets me take these ferns.
Now what can I do for you, sir?
My name is Burson Fudge.
Excellent. I am Gravis Mushnik.
Oh, that's a good one.
Now, who's going to get my roses?
I'll take care of you, Mrs. Shiva.
Dude, that's Dick Miller, bro. He's
Yeah.
from Bucket of Blood.
You would like maybe some orchids for a nice girl?
No, I think I'd like a couple of dozen carnations.
Pardon
It's
me?
the Goodwill James Dean right there.
Person can't turn around these days.
I'll take it.
Somebody shouldn't drop dead.
You've had more than your share of bad
Well,
luck.
hey, I gotta trim
Bad
these,
luck, she
dude.
calls it. You should have so many people kick off. You would have somebody fall on top of you, too.
What about the carnations?
You said you wanted some roses.
Yeah, for Stanley.
My carnations.
You should see what that Seymour is. Oh, here
It's
are
not
your
bad.
carnations.
No.
It's not a bad
I'll
guy.
I'll take it.
Oh, that's all right. I'll leave them here.
Lots of plants cheap.
Why not? Of course. What else?
I called it, dude.
They are all right.
Well, I've had better.
Well, this is a small shop.
Oh, that's okay. You know, those big places, they're full of pretty flowers, expensive flowers. And when you raise them for looks and smell, you're bound to lose some food value. I like to eat these little out-of-the-way places.
Ah! Such a thing, eating flowers.
Look, don't knock it until you try it, huh? Look what happened.
This
Oy
is
vey,
what I was
Jerry
trying
Lewis.
to tell you before.
Gary
Look on
Lewis.
him, everybody. Look at
Yeti
the quality
Lewis.
of his work. I ask you, when I fired him,
Dude, this scene
where is he going to get such another good job?
7 minutes long.
fired?
No, I'm electing you president from the United States. Yes, you are fired.
Gravis, you can't
Are
do
you a
that.
gypsy too?
I didn't mean it.
Little Shop of Gypsies, dude.
You never did. You did
sequel.
at the time you put up the bouquet with the get well card in the funeral parlor and sent the black lilies to the old lady in the hospital. You didn't mean it. But this time,
Just munching?
Mushnik mean it.
Dude, he's method too. He's really eating those flowers.
Yeah,
bro.
he is.
But gee, Mr. Mushnick, don't I always try to do what's right? And I'm crazy about flowers. I like flowers almost as much as Audrey does.
Excellent, you're fired.
Why don't you give him a chance to resurrect himself?
I give him a chance.
I
to
have
quit.
Gremlins 2 that was
You're a
provided by
brave
you,
boy, you're
actually.
fired.
I don't have Gremlins 1
But
on,
that ain't fair, Mr. Mushnick.
on
You know what I'm
VHS.
doing? I'm working on
I have it
a
on
special
4K.
surprise plant just for you. I'm growing up.
Dude, I think
you ain't never
Gremlins
seen
2 is
before.
better.
Excellent. I can't even
Dude,
sell
a
the
lot of
plants I
people
got
do.
in my shop.
So
How
good.
you?
Now, wait a minute. He's got a new kind of plant you want to look at.
I don't look on flowers, Mr. Yellow Vest. I got ancestors in the flower business for 200 years, but I got
What a
one shop
bigot,
on Skid
Mr.
Row, one
Yellow
speaking
Vest.
shop. I don't even like flowers.
No, you don't understand what I mean. Look, I've eaten in flower shops all over the world.
The great thing about
And I've
this
noticed that the
scene
places that have the most
is those
weird and
two
unusual
ladies have
plants
nothing to
have the best
do.
See?
They're just
They're just
watching.
reacting.
Yeah.
They're just full
What
on.
is this, a tango?
Here we go.
All right. Explain me more.
Well, I remember one place that had a whole wall covered with poison ivy. And people came from miles around to look at that wall, and they stayed to buy.
The owner got rich.
No. He scratched himself to death in an insane asylum.
Oh, that was my cousin Harry.
All right. All right.
That
You
was
go
a
home
big
and you get
moment,
this
dude.
fancy
She was up
schmancy
the night
plant and
before
you
just
bring it
going,
back here, and
that
if
was my
Mr.
cousin
Yellow Vest
Harry. That
Bob
was
says
my
it's a
cousin
draw,
Harry.
you still got a job. If he don't, out you go to both of you, right?
Don't worry, you'll like it. You'll see.
This is so wacky, dude.
This is Radio KSIK. You've been listening to music.
Yeah,
for old
that Dick
invalids.
Miller was in
Our
Gremlins.
next selection is entitled Sick Room Serenade.
Seymour, is that you?
There's a lot of crossover here tonight. We got the Rogers, Dick Miller.
But Ma, I already seen your tongue.
I guess I was trying to think where I've seen him, and I guess Gremlins is it. What else has he been in?
I know him from Bucket of Blood.
Oh, I didn't mean it.
Oh, you never mean it. Oh, come on, look at my tongue.
That's a great movie. You should watch that one.
Tongue's a tongue, Ma. They
Try
all
to
look
catch that
the
on
same
the
to me.
Elvira one, the stream.
Did you stop at Dr. Mallard's and get the results of my tests?
Yeah, he said there's nothing wrong with you.
Oh, not Dr. Mallard. He's one doctor I thought would tell the truth.
He said you should be playing fullback for the Rams.
He wants me dead. I'll bet he's assistant coroner.
Ma, I gotta go.
And I know I've got my goiter's coming back. I can feel it every morning after breakfast.
Yeah, that's when you
My
take those great-
goiter.
What you got? A little surprise for me?
Open it
The
up.
old radiator gag, bro. Cody!
Dr. Slurp Saddle's famous tonic.
Oh, she's leaning tonight, dude. She's gonna
To be
lean
taken
out and
internally
vibe out and
or
watch something on
externally
TV.
For pain and neuritis, neuralgia, headache. If hit by a truck, call your
Grandma's a
physician.
junkie, dude.
Yeah.
Alcoholic contact.
So get out of here. Grandma needs to straddle that radiator.
I'm gonna drink it right from the bottle, Sonny.
You never know what this is gonna do for me.
Dude, there we go. Getting turned.
Oh, I can feel that surge of warm health going through me already.
Look, Ma, I gotta get my plant and hurry back to the shop.
You mean that lousy weed out in the kitchen?
Yeah, and if Mr. Mushnick doesn't like it, he's gonna fire me.
That's my girlfriend.
Apparently, my hearing is going out on me. I get the distinct impression that your job security depends on what Mushnick thinks
Looks
of
like they
that
live
thing.
in like a
It looks worse than it did
shanty
this
from the
morning when I went to work.
1800s.
I wish I knew what to do with it.
Well, if you ask
So
me,
this movie doesn't have like the opening of where
I want
the
my
plant
house
came
cluttered
from?
up with rotten vegetables.
Look, Ma, I gotta hurry.
think that's
Can
what
I
we're
bring
getting
you
to.
anything?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Bring me the evening news. They're running a self-diagnosis contest. The winner gets to go to Mayo Clinic.
Bye, Ma.
Dude.
Bye, son. I'll see you the rosy edge of dawn. Drink to me, old fill with thine eyes, and I will...
By the end of this, his mom's just gonna be doing black tar heroin. He's gonna come home.
Hey, put this on my bill.
You're still there eating
Here it
flowers?
is, everybody. What do you think of it?
He's been there for 8 days, subsisting on flowers.
Delicious, but don't you think it's kind of stale?
Well, it hasn't been feeling
So let me lick it.
You call that a fancy plant? It looks like it never spent an LT day in its entire life.
I don't care. I like it anyway.
You like even skunk cabbage.
Yeah. What kind of a plant is this, Seymour?
You were
I'm
dropped
not
as a
sure.
baby.
I got the seeds from a Japanese
And I
gardener
was the one
over
who
on
did it.
Central Avenue. He found them in with an order he got from a plantation next to a cranberry farm.
Fine. You don't even know what is this plant you're growing.
Well, I gave it a name.
What name?
Oh, gee.
What? You gave it a dirty name? You can't even mention it?
Well, I named it Audrey Jr.
You named it after me. Oh, really? the most exciting thing anyone's ever done to me.
You poor kid. I don't think it's so much I should keep on spending $10 a week on your salary.
But Gravis, he named it after me.
I know, and if they keep it, they'll name it Mushnick's Folly because I'll be in jail for non-payment of taxes.
Are you crazy?
Who?
You. That's probably the only plant of its kind in the world. Don't you realize if Seymour can nurse that thing back to health, you'll have people coming here from all over?
You think so, you found?
I know so, you mushnick. Now, that's all I'm saying on the subject. Besides, I've got to get home. My wife's making gardenias for dinner.
Good night, you fellas.
Zing! There's the button.
They stuck to the bit, dude.
He did.
It's crazy that this got a spin-off, dude. And it's also crazy that the one that I saw with Rick Moranis, they did a really good job, like, keeping the characters similar, man.
If you can nurse it back to health, you both can stay. If you can't, you're both fired.
Oh, gee,
I'll
thank
kill you.
Mr. Mushnick.
I'll put a gypsy curse on your head. You ever seen
Don't
Thinner?
feel sad, Seymour.
Don't waste your pity on me, Audrey. I'm not worth it.
Who says you're not?
No, I didn't say you were.
Everybody.
I just am saying the plant
yeah,
is
I
nice.
know. But I think you're a fine figurative of a man, and I know that Audrey Jr. will be the sweetest thing in the whole wide world.
Well, I don't know. I've given it every kind of fancy fertilizer and atomic plant food and distilled mineral water you can buy, but it just gets sicker.
My
and
mom
sicker.
gave it
Don't
heroin.
worry. You're going to be another Luther Glendale.
Pasadena.
Burbank. Good night, Seymour.
Night, Audrey.
Rolling Heights.
Compton.
Covina.
What's the matter, little
Carson.
plant? Haven't I
Hawthorne.
done everything I could for you?
Rip
Where did I
Owen Wilson.
go? You're the first little plant I ever tried to grow, and if you die, I don't know what I'll do. Please don't die. I'll get you some water, okay?
All I have is a mom who likes drugs more than me.
My mom's on Fent.
My mom's on Fenty.
Oh, gee. You opened up just like you do every night at sunset. I wish I knew how to make you grow. Here, let me move this out of your way so you can breathe. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Hey, what happened? How come you woke up? Blood? You like blood? Oh, you must be kidding. Well, we'll see.
He opens up a vein on his wrist.
What I'm doing for
He
you.
just dies day one.
I'm going out, but you get to live.
Oh, who would have thought it? Well, I guess there's just no accounting for people's tastes.
Dude, so far they've had 3 set pieces, and they're getting the most out of all 3 of those.
Yeah,
set
they
pieces.
are.
You're the most magnanimous person in the whole world.
Look on him, Audrey. Isn't he beautiful? Isn't he delicious? Isn't he got the $2 raise? What happened to your fingers?
Bee stings. So how come I'm all of a sudden so wonderful?
5 bees, 1 for each finger?
10 bees. Did you say I was getting a $2 raise?
Correct, my very excellent Seymour. 10
After
bees.
we sell
What
your
did I do
kidneys on the
now?
black market, of
But you know
course.
what you did? Just look.
You bled out for a plant.
Oh, boy, look at that. It grew. It's almost a foot long.
Isn't it empirical?
It grows like a cold sore from the lip. Oh, hello, young pretty ladies. What can
Dude, Mushnick's got some crazy stories.
Audrey Jr. So we thought we'd come in and take a look.
Well, give a look.
That makes 4 people today who've come in just to look
Have
at
I
it.
ever told you about my
gee,
time in the
sure
Roman
is that
bathhouse where I got
Oh,
my cold
my.
sores?
Oh, what kind of plant is it? It's an Audrey Jr.
Where was it you got in trouble with 10 bees?
Well, is that all? I mean, doesn't it have a scientific name?
Yes, of course, but who could denounce it? You would like maybe to buy something.
Well, we don't have any money. Except $2,000. But that's just to spend on flowers. So we don't have any of our own. Isn't that a drag?
You got just $2,000 just for to spend
Two-
on
two- two-
flowers?
two-
That's right.
Who died? The Chamber of Commerce?
Well, we're from Cucamonga High School. We're building a float for the Rose Bowl parade, which is made out of flowers. Thousands of them. And we're on the committee that picks the flowers.
So is this supposed to take place in L.A.?
I'm guessing so.
Gee, that sure is a mad plan. Wow, yeah. Seymour here invented it. He did.
Thousands of flowers.
Feed me, Seymour.
Girls, please don't damage the horticulturist. Tell me, how come you don't buy all these thousands of flowers from Gravis Mushnik? My
Tell me, have you ever
flowers
been
got
to a
something the
Roman
others don't.
bathhouse?
What's that?
They're cheap.
Well, gee, if your shop is good enough to develop the Audrey Jr., I guess it can get us everything we need. Yeah, we'll talk it over with the rest of the committee. Well, we gotta run now. Bye, all. Bye, Seymour.
Bye. Bye, girls. A son.
Can't believe there wasn't a Cucamonga
A
joke, dude.
son. Look, Audrey.
There's still
They missed their
time.
Looney Tunes moment.
I got a son.
Oh, gee, Mr. Mushnick.
What, Mr. Mushnik? I don't want you should call me Mr. Mushnik
Chris says,
anymore. I
"Oh,
want
you like
should call
blood?"
me
Instantly
Dad.
cuts his fingers.
Okay, Dad.
Instantly
Oh.
cuts finger and
Seymour
feeds the string
Krellboy?
plant. Yeah,
Come over here, my son.
it's not the
I
move
want
I
to
would
talk
go
on
for.
you
That's for
about the
sure.
future.
I'd burn it
Look
with
on
fire.
this fly trap.
Yeah.
Look on it.
It's definitely a
Soon
jump,
we got
dude.
no more Skid Row. We
It
will
would be the worst
rich.
movie ever because it would just be over.
I
But
am building for you a giant greenhouse in which you are making impossible flowers, which in turn I am selling at ridiculous prices in my giant
Ridiculous.
new flower saloon in Beverly Hills.
it is a great concept,
Do you see that
and it's
big sign
like
in the
not a
sky?
concept you can take seriously. It's
It
kind of
is
like reminds me of
saying
the monkey.
Gravis
Where it's
Mushnik.
like
Yeah.
the concept is so over the top and dumb that like
And we'll have an orchestra right by the cash register. And Gravis will wave his arms. And the orchestra
Chris, did you see the
will
monkey?
play Mendelssohn's spring song. And I'll come out in a
The
gown
Osgood
wrapped by
Perkins
somebody
joint.
expensive and say,
The carnations are $600 a dozen, 2 dozen for $1,000. It's a bargain.
get 'em while they last.
Stop shouting! My Uncle Moshe's brother Yanko just passed away, Tenafly, New Jersey. Tell me,
They don't
how
give
would
a
we
shit,
know
dude.
that? How would we know
The
that?
carnations are $600 a dozen.
why are they letting him run around loose?
Please excuse my son, Mrs. Shiver. Just point to anything in the store and it is yours.
I mean,
That's right.
the cash register maybe, huh?
Wait a minute. Here are several dozen.
I told you no
carnations
gypsies.
on the house, courtesy of Gravis Mushnik, the Bloom Tycoon.
That's my dad.
Thanks. Thanks very much.
Didn't the girl call
Only
the
tell
dad
me.
Grandpa?
Why are you so happy? Not
What's
only
going
did
on in
my
this
Uncle
Audrey?
flower shop?
brother Yanko
Yeah.
die, Tenafly, New Jersey.
You know what's happening.
You should also give some flowers to that poor dead plant there. Good morning, Mr. Mushnik. Good morning.
Good morning, Mrs. Shiver.
Look what happened to my plant, Dad.
Who are you calling Dad? Who?
Oh, no. And it was so beautiful just a few seconds ago.
Excellent. Just a few seconds ago, I gave away dozens of carnations free to Mrs. Shiver.
I didn't mean it.
You have perhaps an explanation.
No, but if you give me a minute, I'll think of one.
I can see it all now. We are in the poorhouse. That big sign in the sky, it is reading, Seymour Krellboy, rest in peace, in Arabic.
Oh, you've got to give him another chance.
You promised me a week, Mr.
What?
Mushnick. I'll sit up all night with that plant. It'll be healthy in the morning. You'll see. I promise. I promise.
I love watching
Carve out
old
my
movies just for like the weird references that are no longer valid.
Dude, that B-roll. Bro, we have B-roll of the sun setting. Let's use it.
Who said that? You said that. You said that.
Feed me.
You said that. You can talk. I got a talking plant. Say it again.
Feed me.
Oh, boy. I never been to college and I ain't been around much. But I'd have been willing to bet there ain't no such thing as a talking plant. But I'll take your word for it. Gee, Junior, I'd like to feed you. But I used up all my fingers.
I love they didn't even try to get the lips going, dude.
Yeah. Bro, we have one take of this. We have one shot. It's like the blow up walk away scene in El Mariachi, dude.
That's the best I can do. More.
Or was that? No, that was Desperado, right?
But I'm already
Yeah.
anemic.
Those are so good.
Feed me more. Gee, Junior, I'd be happy to give you anything I got, but I gotta keep a little blood for myself or I'll be in worse shape than Mom. I'm sorry, Junior.
Do you
I'll go
have?
for a walk.
Do you
Maybe
have
I'll think of
lean?
Mama juice.
I want to go full Justin Bieber tonight.
What?
New
I just
set
got
piece.
that. Oh yeah. Seymour a Hobbit. We got to see those toes to know for sure.
Oh, fresh meat, baby.
Get a bucket, Seymour.
Start small. Start with one hand.
This got dark, dude.
That's what it was. What was promised, dude.
I was waiting.
Macabre themes. Yeah, sorry, Chris. The OBS who's crashing on us.
Look, Chowhound, don't bother me. I got problems of my own.
Feed me.
I'm sorry, pal. I'm fresh out of blood. Talk to somebody else.
I'm hungry.
I don't care what you
Yeah,
are.
this was shot in
Can't you
downtown
see I'm
LA.
knocked out? I just killed a man. I'm a murderer. You think
Back when
it's
they used
fun
to
be
shoot
a
movies in
murderer?
Hollywood.
You think
Crazy.
it's fun to haul around a sack full of
Food.
Oh, no, Junior. What kind of
Duh.
guy do you think I am?
I'm starved.
Well, maybe just a snack.
That looks great.
Oh, gross.
Now that is what I call a salad.
Great cut.
What do you call that salad?
Cesarean.
Well, before the next course, I think I'll have a nice cigar. All right? You
Cesarean?
would like maybe a cigar?
Gonna smoke.
You don't smoke cigars. What am I thinking about?
You're a girl.
You're a woman.
Boy,
Your
know what
little
I
dainty
found?
lungs can handle it.
I'm looking for the matches, and I found I left the money in the other suit.
We're gonna have to light the whole house on fire now.
You don't have any money? So what else is new?
All right, all right. I made a mistake. After all, a man is entitled.
Go on, this is your story. I'll wait for the punch.
Don't get smart with me, girlie.
The plant
I'll
turned
have
into
you know
glass
that in my
Jackie
shop in the
Gleason for a
cash
second.
register, I'm having the total day's receipt.
I'm gonna send you to the
which is
moon,
coming up
Alice.
to more than $9. You'll bring the rest of the food, then I'll go to the shop and get the money.
You're playing my favorite song.
Now look here, Buster. One of you is going to go down right now and get the loot, while the other one stays here until the first one gets back. If you get what I mean.
Oh, fine. In this fancy schmancy restaurant, you are holding hostages, right?
All right.
Should just dine and dash like a classy person.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like they were at
I'll
Six
be
Flags.
back in a flash with the cash.
Bye, Gravis.
Gravis
We're
never
going to go back
returned.
to this set piece now. We have it for 2 more hours.
To be jolly.
What?
It's the season to be jolly. It's the season to be jolly.
Dude, this looks like Hans Gruber.
Ooh, I
Mushroom
can
kind of
see
looks like Hans Gruber, dude.
I can see it.
Young Alan Rickman.
You flush now, right?
Bring me whiskey, rum, wine, gin, bourbon,
What?
scotch, rye,
Caesarean.
tequila, sake, Manischewitz.
Did you bring the money?
Don't bug me with the money. I got to get drunk now.
What flipped him?
I don't know.
Look, here, take it. Bring me anything. Bring me everything. Creme de menthe, everything you got.
Okay.
Gravis, what happened?
Don't ask.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Ghosts I could handle. Don't ask.
Why don't you tell me? Maybe I could help you.
Help you couldn't.
Try and eat something. It'll calm your aggravation.
In mine own shop. Audrey, you wouldn't believe it.
I wish you'd break out and tell me.
All right, I'll tell you tomorrow, right after I am telling the police.
What a snitch, dude.
But Mushnick didn't come to the police. If he had, that might have been the finish of the unhappy story.
Dude,
It
the
was not.
narrator out of nowhere.
Yeah. This movie's great so far, dude. I'm a fan.
Don wants to get lit on that cream de mint. Maybe that's what Roger had, like,
Gravis, $85
put him
for the
over.
business already, and we
I only had 6 creme de menthes.
What did I tell you? You wouldn't be interested in selling a half interest in this place, huh?
Mr. Mushnick, we talked to the committee, and they said we could use your flower on the float. Hey, guess what? We're going to feature Audrey Jr. Right on top.
Boy.
Can't you just picture it?
I can picture
Oh, won't the people just eat it up?
eat up the
So the dude eating the
we're gonna
flower
have
is
a
for
big
sure
part of
getting
it
eaten
open,
by the
so she
flower,
can
right?
say
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the setup.
Queen, with her crown and
That's the
scepter.
foreshadowing that
She'll
we
be
should have
so
seen coming at the
cute.
beginning.
Oh, you could just
I
eat
missed
her
it.
up.
Eat up the girl.
Oh, there's Seymour! Oh, Seymour!
I got a toothache. Leave me alone.
You come
Oh, my
see.
jaw, I got a toothache. It hurts. Oh, let go of my jaw. Oh, my jaw. Oh.
Now, Seymour, talk on me.
I got a toothache. What do you want to talk about?
That plant, is that a nice subject for to talk?
The plant is great. It's 4 times bigger than it was
His
yesterday.
English is getting
I
worse
saw.
throughout
How
the
come
movie.
plant is now so big?
I don't know. But look at all them people out there. We only been open a half hour and we already done $70 worth of business.
85. Now look, Seymour. You gave this plant a fancy name, Audrey Jr., but I want to know right now, what do just people call it?
Well, it's a cross between a Butterworth and a Venus flytrap.
Venus flytrap. And what are the habits of this Venus flytrap?
Well, the book says it eats insects. It eats them
He
3
eats
times in
gypsy
its
blood.
life, and then it's full grown.
And
Excellent.
vagrant.
And how
Vagrant
many
cuticles.
times is this one eat?
Absolutely no Polish.
Once or twice.
You don't
He's
remember?
bigoted against the
Well,
Polish.
this is kind of an
Said they
unusual
taste
type
mealy.
flytrap.
That is
I
a
feel like sometimes the red light
possibility.
comes in really well,
It
and
may never
other
eat
times
again.
it
I don't
doesn't.
see how it could get any bigger.
Then you think it don't need any more flies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, my tooth is just killing me.
All right, excellent. You run along to the dentist. I'll take care of things here.
Thanks, boy.
Gravis, we've got to order
making lots of money.
Screw the vagrants. Nobody cares about them anyway.
Gypsies are dying anyways, dude.
Dude.
Oh, I thought that was his mom.
His mom's just turning tricks for Maureen, dude.
She's moved on to happy gas. Laughing gas.
Doing whippets. Dude, it's so like over the top slapsticky.
I know, it's crazy.
It's like Three Stooges
I
dance.
thought this was the men's room.
Seymour, come back here, you bad dog. You get in there. So, you are the young man who ruined my gladiolas, huh? Sit down. Come on.
So careful, Doc. My blanket's real hungry this time of day.
My tooth stopped hurting. Yes, I know. Let's see. Shut up and open up. Uh-huh. Does that hurt?
Yeah.
Good, you haven't felt anything yet. Uh-huh.
It's over here.
Seymour, who was the dentist here, you or me? I'll find that tooth. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Look at that stalagmite.
T. Martin's character makes so much more sense
Don't
now.
worry,
Chris
It does,
said.
dude.
An easy one, Seymour. I won't
Oh
even use
yeah,
Novocaine.
Chris. That's what Chris said too. Steve Martin did a great job with this role.
Don't
Yeah,
tell me about it,
for
stupid.
sure.
Just swallow it. All right, yes. Let's see now, Seymour. See, I'll have this one, and that one, and I have to have this one, Seymour.
It's only one tooth.
Seymour, who is the dentist here, you or me? Are you practicing dentistry without a license? No. All right. Let's see. Oh, shit. Seymour, Seymour, don't be Look at that. Will you look at that, Seymour? I didn't know you were an elk. You know, I can't afford an assistant. So I get this ready instant mix. It doesn't last very long, but it tastes good. All right, Seymour.
Oh, stay away from me.
Seymour.
You're trying to kill me.
A duel. Aha.
Is this Stoddard's office?
Oh, shit.
Oh shit! I didn't know Jack Nicholson was in this.
Me neither, dude.
I see it is.
You can
It's the
come in
Joker.
now.
No, the Joker would show up in this movie.
My name is Wilberforce.
Wilberforce what?
Just Wilberforce. My first name is Wilbur. My last name is Force. I don't have a middle name.
Well, you have an appointment, maybe?
In the old pound
No,
tonight.
but you were very highly recommended to me by one of your patients, Mrs. Shiva. I do a lot of undertaking for her relatives.
Well, as you can see, I have a customer now, and I'm all booked up for the rest of the day, so you'll have to come back tomorrow.
Oh, I couldn't do that. I have 3 or 4 abscesses, a touch of pyorrhea, 9 or 10 cavities. I lost my pivot tooth, and I'm in terrible pain.
Well, I can't help you today.
Oh, that's all right. I'll just wait outside.
I'll just go to the Laker game.
The patient came to me with a large hole in his abdomen caused by a fire poker used on him by his wife. He almost bled to death and gangrene had set in. I didn't give him much of a chance. There were other complications. The man had cancer, tuberculosis, leprosy, and a touch of the grip. I decided to operate.
My patient just left. You could come in now.
Oh, goody. I didn't see the other man leave.
Well, he went out the back door.
You know,
'Cause he's
most
dead.
people don't like to go
I
to the
killed him
dentist,
with a
but I rather
scalpel.
enjoy it myself, don't you?
He told me and he lost.
There's a real feeling of growth, of progress when that old drill goes in. I mean, I'd almost rather go to the dentist than anywhere, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Now, no Novocaine. It dulls the senses.
This is gonna hurt you more than it is me.
Oh, goody, goody, here it comes. Oh, my God, don't stop now!
Well, I made a lot of holes, and now I gotta fill it up with this here silver stuff.
Well, aren't you gonna pull any?
Well,
Oh, go
Lead.
on.
well, it's your mouth.
Mercury. Give you a mouthful of mercury.
Well, Dr. Favre, it's been quite an afternoon. I can truly say I've never enjoyed myself so much. I'll recommend you to all my friends.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye now.
Dude, I was not expecting him to be in this.
Oh, take it easy, Dracula. What do you think I'm carrying here? My dirty laundry? I'm coming already. This should be enough for anybody. Well, goodbye, Dr. Favre. You may have been a crummy dentist, but you were a nice
Dude,
fella.
I haven't seen Paige come with
I
the
never
seltzer
meant to kill
once.
anybody in my
Oh,
whole
I gotta
life.
ring the bell.
I've killed 2 in
Ready?
the last 2 days. Well, but you asked for it coming after me with that knife and all. Fun voyage, Dr. Favre. You want anything else?
Did it work?
Dude, I wonder if they
See you
still
in the
have
morning.
like that prop somewhere. Somebody's got to have it, right? I mean, Roger Corman's been dead for a while, but
The seltzer girl has come and gone.
producer's producer.
Come in.
Hey, Joe.
Come on in, Frank. How's the wife, Frank?
Not bad, Joe.
Glad to hear it. The kids?
Lost one yesterday.
Lost one, eh? How'd that happen?
This is what going to the dentist was like in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, I guess so.
Dude, I had the
Strange
same
one here.
experience in the
Railroad
90s,
people
man.
say they lost one of their best detectives the other night.
Oh, yeah?
It's like the old
Some of the
Stooge
arts.
bits when they just like
Watching the
put you
refrigerator
under
cars.
by hitting you on the head with a hammer.
Refrigerator cars.
Ice thieves.
Oh, yeah? What happened?
Don't know. Vanished. Led on tracks.
Clues?
None.
Anything else?
Dennis. Farb.
Dead?
Missing.
Clues?
Blood in office.
Where?
Skid Row.
Ideas?
None.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Dude, it seems like everybody that's making this is just having so
Thank you.
much fun.
Now
I
we're
know,
on the
dude.
case. Officer Frank Stooley and me. My name is Fink. Sergeant Joe Fink. I'm a Fink.
What'd he say?
I'm a Fink. Dude, it does seem like a Ed Wood scene for sure.
Morning, Mr. Mushnick.
What was it that Ed Wood wore?
Oh, boy,
The
look
sweater?
at that.
The
Hi, everybody.
when he would cross dress, he would wear the
Ain't it
what's the
something?
fabric of the sweater he would wear?
I still haven't seen that movie, man.
Yeah.
Dude, you never seen Ed Wood with Johnny
No.
Depp?
Gee,
Dude, I went to a double feature at the New Beverly once.
Yeah,
with my
but
friend
You don't
Jimmy.
like to kiss me.
That was Ed Wood and Pee-wee's Big
Somebody else
Adventure,
ever
and then
did.
the writer of Ed Wood
I do
spoke
like to.
after.
Oh,
You do?
cool.
You really do? You like to kiss me?
Sure I do.
Would you like to kiss
The
me
narration's
again?
awesome.
Okay.
It's got more inner narration monologue than Batman ever has.
Oh, boy, you kiss good, Audrey.
Well, I guess I just have a good kisser.
How did it?
Would you like to go out on a date with me
Angora.
some night?
Angora
Oh,
sweater,
sure,
that's what
I
he would wear.
Seymour. Anytime.
Tonight?
Dude, you gotta watch Ed Wood.
Okay.
Not only is it a
Oh,
Johnny Depp,
boy.
great
About
early
that
Johnny Depp
blend.
movie, but it's a great Tim Burton
Look
movie.
out the list of flowers for the clothes.
It's about the guy that made
Rose
Plan
spray.
9 from Outer Space.
You now, girl.
Charles.
He was a cross-dresser.
I had it on my iPad or iPod video, but it was so small I never watched
Look
it.
at my
Yeah.
plant.
My, with a large
Sorry, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
It's a voodoo movie, dude.
Hello, Mr. Shiva. What's new?
Oh, I got
Is it a
terrible
scary
news.
movie? Is it considered a horror movie?
Frankie just lost
Ed
his
Wood?
little
Yeah.
boy.
Oh, that's too
No, it's
bad.
about the
How'd it
making of
happen?
Plan 9 from
He was
outer
playing with
space.
matches.
I always feel like
Like
I've
to
seen
buy
it
me
in
some
like
flowers?
the
Well,
horror
it's
movie.
it's in black and white,
Well,
I
I'll get
think.
'em for you. Look at my
I think
plant.
it's in black and white.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
been a while since I've seen it, but like, Martin Landau plays Vincent Price, and Jeffrey Jones is in it. It's about the making of that movie.
Nice.
That's my name.
It's really good.
Questions, ask me.
Just want to ask you a few questions.
Was the director a crossdresser?
Oh, it's
Ever see
awesome.
this man?
Yeah, Ed Wood was.
Why are you so nervous?
Chris said I have the Ed Wood VHS set with a pink Pandora box. That's amazing. That's amazing.
That's cool.
So you know him.
Is it
My dentist.
Ed Wood,
maybe did
the
something.
Johnny Depp, Tim Burton
Blood
movie?
in his office.
That
The other
one,
man
or
too.
is it like a
Blood in the
set
railroad
of
tracks.
Ed Wood
Use spare
movies?
parts.
Either way, it's amazing.
Farb is murdered.
Is he?
No, who knows? Not me.
What do you think?
The store owner kind
He
of
doesn't
looks
know
like my
Okay,
my
Mr.
uncle,
If you heard anything about these
and
men,
at this whole time I've been looking at it, just freaking
Glad
out.
to cooperate with the police.
He was an Elvis
know.
imperson. No, he's married to my aunt on my mom's side,
Oh, okay.
and he was a Mexican Elvis impersonator in Vegas, dude.
All right, Seymour, now you tell
There
me
used to be a
if that
Mexican
plant
Elvis
is finished
impersonator
all grown
named
up.
Elvez.
Finish all grown
Oh, that's
up. You
good.
wouldn't kid your father.
So good.
Father came home.
Me, idiot. It's a
Oh, that's
finger
cool.
of speech. Now look, I can't stand any more of that plant. It's growing me out.
Chris
of
said,
house
"Yeah, I
and
have the
home.
VHS, DVD, and Laserdisc version. That's awesome. I heard that
How can you be
Laserdisc is
so
really
sure?
hard
It ate 3
to
times
keep.
already.
Like Laserdiscs are super fragile,
did
and
it
like
eat this
one
time?
side of it will
About a
get
million
damaged,
Japanese beetles.
and so people can only
So don't
play.
eat no more.
Where did I hear that?
Does it
Oh,
get like
Tarantino was
warped or
talking
something?
about it. No, it was like because they're like glued together or something, and it's like the early DVDs where it's like one side was widescreen, one was standard. But
By the
Tarantino
by,
was talking about that
I
on
understand you
video
want to take Audrey
archives.
out on a date tonight.
I don't think I've
He's
ever
got a bunch
seen
of
one.
them that the
Because
glue
I am
like
staying to
faded,
keep an
and you
eye
can
on
only
the
watch.
Meshuggah plant.
You've never seen what?
I've never seen a Laserdisc. Like
I
I've
don't
seen
think I
it.
have
I've
either.
never
I've s-
watched a movie.
Yeah, I had one friend in like when I was in
I just remembered, I
elementary
don't
school
have
that
any
had
money.
one. His family had one. He had like a big movie theater.
We could take a walk along the ocean. Or
Was the
something.
quality better than
I got
DVD?
a great idea.
Uh,
We
Cr-
can have dinner
Chris
at
could
my
speak to
house.
that. I don't
My
know.
mom's a
I'm
great
not really
cook.
familiar with Laserdisc.
Oh,
They're
boy, I'll
basically
call her later
early
and tell her.
DVDs, kind of. Some have rot. Yeah, that's what Tarantino was saying, or maybe it was Roger Avery. One of the two.
You like?
I neither like nor dislike anything, my goodness.
What's the flower?
I happen to represent the Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern
Chris, you ever
California.
come across
How about
Laserdiscs
that?
at
Tell me,
like thrifts? Like where
who
would
created
you
this
say that you find
magnificent
those?
blue?
Are they like mostly on eBay and stuff?
I did, me.
and what might your name be?
Seymour Krelboyne with a K.
Did those and DVDs come out at the same time? Was it kind of like HD DVD and Blu-ray?
No, Laserdisc came out before DVD. It's like the precursor, I
Mr.
think.
Krelboyne,
Again, I'm speaking off
Is
of
this
like
a
not much
freak,
knowledge.
or can more be
But I want to
raised
say
from the
mid
sea?
to late
We should
80s,
live
early
solo.
90s.
Well, I don't think they're going to be anymore, Miss.
Fischtwanger.
Oh, Dawn of the
This is
Dead box
410
set.
Fischtwanger.
So I bought a player.
I
That's
think this
awesome.
is gonna
Dude,
be
where
the
did you
only
find
one,
the
Mr.
player?
Fischtwanger.
I don't think I've ever seen a
Fischtwanger.
player or
Fischtwanger.
Whatnot on eBay. I haven't checked out Whatnot because I know that I'll go nuts
At
on
any
it.
rate, I have the honor to tell you, Seymour Krelboyne, that you have been
keep
selected
remembering
to
Lost
receive
Boys
the
is on
annual
behind me.
trophy of the
Yeah.
Society of Silent Flower Observers of Southern California.
A trophy? Me?
Such is justice.
Tell me, when do you suppose those large buds will open?
Well, according to what the book says about the plants that I crossed, they should open day after tomorrow at sunset.
Ah, very well. Then I shall return at that time to present the trophy. Good day. Remarkable.
Goodbye.
I gotta go
Boy, I'm gonna
to the
get a
restroom.
trophy.
Hopefully it doesn't drop, dude. If it drops, try to pause it in time. Be right back.
All right.
Grover Audrey Jr.
Chris, do you collect 4K too? Like 4K
boy.
movies?
Oh, don't look at me. I'm a
terrible sight. I'm a complete sea hag.
She always says that.
Oh, well, it's true. I haven't been feeling very well lately.
Audrey, this is my ma, Winifred Krellboing. Ma, this is Audrey Fulquart. She's my girl.
Hi, Audrey. Are you hungry?
I sure am. I could eat a hearse.
Oh, well, sit right down, and I'll go get the first course.
Sit here, Audrey. You want me to take your sweater?
Yeah.
I gotta say, Corman is impressive in his like low budgetness. How he still makes a movie compelling. I mean, a movie like this shouldn't work as well as it does
Well, now try
with the tone shift. I love movies that can do that successfully. It's so hard to do.
It tastes like cough syrup.
Dr. Flynn's cough syrup. A toast?
To Audrey
Yeah, I've got a
Jr.
ton of movies on
Audrey
4K, like through Vudu, which I know is not like traditional 4K, but I only have a few 4K actual physical Blu-ray discs, but it's just so expensive. They do look pretty. But I've also heard with a lot of 4K, a lot of people complain that the transfers are like, I know James Cameron, when he's transferred to 4K, he uses like an AI transfer system
I keep an eye on you.
versus
I
like an
don't let
actual.
Nobody get near you.
Seymour's gonna skin stuffer. I hope by the end of this movie they're just all worshiping Seymour as like some kind
I
of
don't touch
deity.
till I get the flavoring.
Gee, Audrey, you sure look good by candlelight.
Oh, do I really, Seymour?
Yeah.
Here you are.
Have we fully? Do we know that Audrey and
Sure smells different.
Seymour aren't related?
Some kind of oil,
So I thought
isn't
that's
it?
God,
they're kind of
liver
playing with
oil.
that, no?
Wonderful for the colon.
And that's sulfur powder on the top.
Sulfur powder.
Feed me. I'm hungry.
Open it is.
Feed me.
I didn't hear it.
Feed me.
I heard it.
I want food.
A talking plant we got.
I'm hungry.
No. Hungry. And other fine.
He did say sulfur powder.
Who would you like to have tonight?
I don't know in what world that would make any food better. I didn't even know that existed. I thought that was.
We not only got a talking plant, we got one
Was
that
that
makes
gunpowder?
smart cracks. Will you listen to me, you botanical bum? Food you wouldn't get. Not from Gravis Mushnik.
I'm starved.
Excellent. You would unpopulate the old Skid Row. Well, you can forget about it. You wouldn't get fed from Gravis Mushnik tonight. Good night.
You'll get yours.
I kind of like this chow mein.
If it tastes a little bitter, it's because it's made of Chinese herbs and it's flavored with acromycin and Epsom salts.
There ain't another cook in the whole world like my ma.
That's what your old man said before the louse ran out on me. You know, if you're gonna be married, you gotta be a good cook.
Well, maybe you could teach me.
You think they're getting married?
Well, he hasn't asked me yet.
Who hasn't?
Seymour.
Seymour's too young to get married.
We're cousins.
A boy's got to go out and play
We could
around
never
a
have
little bit.
kids.
Go out on the make and have a ball.
Gee, Ma, I don't want to have a ball. I want to be with Audrey.
No, look, Seymour.
What a hussy.
You promised you wouldn't.
Her
get
mom
married
gets on
till you
that.
bought me
His
an
mom gets
iron
on that
lung.
sauce and just starts
been breathing for
revealing
years,
her
Ma.
past.
Well, it ain't easy. It ain't easy, son.
Nobody here. Black Cats, 13th John, Friday the 13th is stupid superstition.
Friday the 13th. Didn't even realize
All right, you.
we were
Come on
referencing it.
there. Don't shoot, mister. I'm old and sick. I wouldn't hurt even a fly.
The mom wants him to play around.
Come out
Yeah,
light
the
where I can
mom
see
is.
you.
There's a whole movie that we're
Alright.
missing where
Please
about the
don't
mom
shoot.
in her 20s.
Please, I'm only grabbing some
Just traveling around Europe.
Where would you hide the body?
Shacking
Don't
up with
worry, I'm not
every
gonna shoot you.
young gentleman she came across.
Try something. I
Dude, they
never
just
tried
made a
anything
Friday
in
the
my life.
13th reference.
I wouldn't
So
try
we're
anything
on
now. You
top
want
of
money?
it.
What did they
dude.
say?
You want I should go out and steal you some more? That's
I
all
guess
right, too.
it's
I'll do it.
currently Friday the
Thank you
13th
very
in this
much.
movie.
Oh,
This guy
dang.
was
I like your brand.
dismissing it as a
You'll excuse it,
superstition.
I got some movie snacks, dude.
We got about 30
Gotta
bucks here.
be Seymour.
Come on now. Where's the rest
What
of
if there's
it?
just
I
some
was in here
raucous
this
sex
afternoon. I
scene
saw
in the
about
middle of this
30,000
between
people
Audrey
in
and
here.
Seymour?
They must have spent some money. Where is it? There ain't no more money. They
And the
can't look
gypsy
on the
woman's
plan.
just
It's a
like-
big attraction. Audrey
But it's
Jr.
in the florist shop because
Don't
that's the
try to
only
slow
set
me, Jim.
piece.
30,000 squares didn't come in here just to look for a plant. I want it.
Seymour's mom
I don't
watches.
got no more money, honest.
Seymour's
Please.
mom just
Okay, let's
revealed
try
that
this.
she was a giant
1,
whore when she was younger.
2,
We missed that part.
3, 4. No, I ain't got no more money, honest.
We knew.
All right, try it the other way around. 5, 4, 3.
We know she likes drugs. We know that.
All right, already. Okay, big bad where? In the plant.
Seymour's like, my mom's pussy popping.
The big plant, Audrey Jr.
My mom had a revolving door when I was young for men.
Inside. You get it
My dad's one of these 8 guys.
Just knock.
Dude, random. Did you see? You're not on X anymore, huh?
Not really, no.
That OnlyFans model that's like slept with like 1,000 guys in a day. Someone just found out that she may have been
In there.
a boy at some point
In the bottom.
and transitioned at like 15.
I feel like they would have figured that out pretty quick. One of those 1,000 men.
Right, dude? So this pocket doesn't feel right.
So this pocket's poking back at me.
It's like Audrey too, dude.
Hell yeah.
Boy, what I did.
Has no
I
remorse.
don't care about you got at the date with Audrey tonight. I am no more sitting up with that no good Nick plant.
That's your cousin. It's disgusting.
But gee, Mr.
This is
Mustard,
LA.
you don't have to sit up with it anymore. It's all grown up now.
Excellent, smart guy. How do you know it don't be hungry no more?
Well, because...
Tonight you are staying. Then tomorrow they're coming and they're going to give you a trophy, and then after that we are getting rid once and for all for that plant.
Getting rid of it? Why?
Don't ask why. Why? The end. Into the garbage can. Aloha. Oi. Yes, Mrs.
Oi.
A wonderful plant.
Oh, that's all right, Audrey. I'll grow other plants, even more wonderful ones.
I know you will. Did you figure out
I'll
what we're
choose
doing
plants
tonight?
over poon any day.
Yeah, we're going to a place full of beautiful
Dude, I
flowers.
messed up.
Just like Mom
have to
told me
stay
not
here.
to.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. We'll
Look
have
what
That's
I-
why he's got such a love for
It'll be
those
just
plants.
like
His
going
mom
to the
warped him,
country.
dude.
Oh,
Look what I could have been playing this whole time, dude.
For the
Dude.
armor and a 9,000 yellow mom.
I think I got this one from Chris.
And the-
I'm watching
the
that one
rose for
next.
the
Oh,
front
you
with
did,
an arrow
dude.
around the back.
Because I was eyeballing it, and I said,
What do
you know what?
You're going
I'm
to
going
a
to let Vince
picnic
have
at
this
night
one.
with that full quart girl.
Don't you like Audrey, Mom?
She's out after your money.
I don't have any money.
Oh, she's a smart one. She'll latch onto you until you get some, and then goodbye.
Look, she's going to shoot up, dude.
But Audrey's an honest girl,
Oh,
Ma.
shit.
Yeah,
She's
never
tying it off.
trust a woman who's
This
too
whole
young.
movie's
Tying
been the
off the
progression
dinosaur.
of mom
Had a
getting
cold a
harder
couple
into
weeks
drugs.
ago. Oh, well,
So I'm going out on top, son.
Cold.
I mean
Why
that
don't you
literally
get
and
yourself a real
figuratively.
female with
I got a man
something
coming over. You need to
decent
get
like
out of here.
Mononucleosis or gallstones.
Well, maybe she could catch something like that.
The only thing she'll catch is you.
And she'd take you off to some shady sanitarium.
And your chlamydia.
Leave me to chiropractors and faith healers. I know when I'm not wanted. Oh,
Oh, gee, Ma.
don't feel sorry for me. I'll just find a nice wet alley somewhere and curl up and wait for the end.
Oh, please don't die till I get back, will you, Ma? I'll take care of you. I'll always take care
A
of you.
nice
I
wet
promise.
Ellie?
Bye.
What is that?
That's some early 20s slang, dude.
Gee, Audrey,
Would you
I'd
be
say
his mom's
you're
wet Ellie, dude?
We got,
Peanut butter
dude.
and jelly
I mean,
sandwich.
Peanut butter and jelly, what does that cure?
depends on how lonely I got.
Nothing. It's just a food.
Well, what good is it if it doesn't?
So we
clear
had
up
3
pimples
of
or shrink
those
your sinus
B-roll
tissues or
shots of the
something?
sunset, dude. You think we'll get another one before the movie's end?
I love that they're supposed to be in LA and that B-roll is like the Florida Everglades.
Yes.
Well, I
It's
wanna
like the
grow them.
Midwest.
Yeah.
It's like a
If I had a lot
cornfield.
of money, I'd go to the South Seas where they grow the most fabulous plants in the world.
Well, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
And opium.
I'd like to go to the South Seas, too.
There's no reason why you couldn't go.
Would
Oh,
you
I,
take me
I
with
wasn't
you,
inviting
Seymour?
you.
Oh, I couldn't very well go without you, Audrey.
Why not?
Well, because I'm in love with you, Audrey.
Who
I'm
else
in
is
love
going to be
with
in my
you too,
beard?
Seymour. What'd you say?
I
Let
was
me
just
watch.
I'm hungry.
Just smoking in the corner.
Why
Let
did you
me.
say
He's on a
it?
cuck chair, dude, and just in the corner going, feed
even
me
say that.
Oh,
different.
yes, I did. I said it. I said it.
Slower.
I'm looking right at you.
Well, I'm a ventriloquist.
You're what?
A ventriloquist.
Feed me.
Seymour, do you feel all right?
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, then stop all this nonsense and kiss me.
I'm dying from
You little
hunger.
bitch.
All right, if you're so hungry, eat something, but forget about me.
Gee, I'm sorry, Audrey.
Give me to eat.
If you can't control yourself, I'm going home.
I need some chow.
Oh,
An empty stomach.
Audrey, please wait. Listen to me.
I've listened to all the nonsense I want to hear, Seymour. You're a nut. You tell me that you love me, and then you act like a complete idiot.
Please listen, Audrey. I'll be able to explain everything soon.
Well, why can't you explain now?
Because so many things are so important.
Ooh, Chris said, so
I
is the
wanna marry
feed me
you,
in his
but
head. I
gotta
like
take care
that.
of Mom. Well, that plant in
Dude,
there
that
is
makes
gonna
this
make it
whole
all
the
come
dimension
true.
of this movie even deeper.
Tomorrow they're going to give me a
She
trophy.
did
and
hear
I'll
it,
be
though, yeah?
famous. I'll be a big botanist. And then we can go to the South
Maybe she
Seas
can-
just
maybe
like
she's
we
psychic.
planned and
But
all.
that doesn't have anything to do
There's
with
another
what went on
wrinkle
in there.
to the story.
Oh.
When you're ready to come to your senses, Seymour, then I'll talk
When you're ready
to
to
you.
be a real Jerry Lewis, you
Good
come
night,
call me
Seymour.
up. You know my number. I'm going to the frat house. Like your mom told me to.
I'm gonna be a wet willy, or what did you call it?
I'm getting pretty tired of you.
You're wet Ellie.
I need food.
I don't care what you need. Look what you done to me. You not only made a butcher out of me, but you drove my girl away.
Shut up and bring on the food.
Don't tell me to shut up. You shut up. Who raised you from a bunch of little seeds? Who fed you all them high-class fertilizers and sat up all night with you when you were
The
sick?
sound is way off
Nobody
now.
else would have done that for you. Do you think anybody else would have brought you human beings to eat? You're darn right they wouldn't. Well, I've helped you, and you've helped me. Now shut your trap and go to sleep. I'm tired.
Crowline,
Dude finally stands up for himself against this plant, dude.
close your eyes.
Been riding roughshod.
An hour into it. I'm gonna pause it for a second just to see if I can get the sound.
Open your eyes. Now you will do as I say.
Dude, we gotta move off OBS.
Yes, master.
Yeah, I
You
know,
will
man.
go out and find me some food.
Yes, master.
Now
It didn't drop when I was gone, right?
and
No.
waste no time.
Hey. It's about to turn into a Harold Lloyd movie. Dude, you ever watch Harold Lloyd? Like old Harold Lloyd stuff?
No.
It's freaking awesome because it's so divergent from like Chaplin, Buster Keaton, and those like silent film comedies of the day. Like he just breaks the fourth wall and like look at the audience. Like it's like so it's like almost modern.
I've heard of him, but I don't think I've ever seen the movie.
How's the rain on the rhubarb?
Master is hungry.
Don't ever rub another man's rhubarb. Second Joker reference of the night, dude.
Well, hello there.
Hey, he's on Skid Row. Why did he just has full access to homeless dudes.
Seriously, dude.
Why is he even fretting? Kind of like Let Me In. Did you ever see Let Me In? Or Let the Right One In, the Swedish version, I think it's Swedish.
Dude, I feel like I put it on, but I don't think I remember it.
Dude, both
it's
of
the
them
little
are good.
kid, right?
It's the one about the little kid's a vampire, sort of.
Befriends a
has to
vampire?
go out.
Yeah.
I gotta find food for Master. Food I gotta find for Master. For Master, I gotta find food.
Yeah.
Maybe I can help.
I was watching the
Who are
one the
you?
other
My name
day.
is
It was on
Leonora
HBO Max has it, but it was one like an Eastern,
Master
the
wants
Eastern
food.
Westerner or something
Let
like
the
that.
old goat wait. The night is young, and so are we.
Master doesn't eat goat.
Yeah, old LA was clean.
Well, what kind of food does he like?
That's back when Skid Row had like 5
That's more
homeless
like
people, and they're like, "This is preposterous."
I know. I was
Dirtiest place in the city.
I was waiting for all the burning cars, dude.
Like me?
Too bony.
Too bony.
Dude, when we did the short
Nobody ever
film,
told me that
our
before.
production
Beef is
office
better
was
than
down in
veal.
downtown LA. Dude, with the windows open,
You're such a
you just hear the
dodo.
craziest
What do you
shit
call
all day.
this? Chopped
People,
liver?
cops constantly like rolling people freaking out.
Master would like more fat.
Speak for yourself, John.
My name is Seymour.
My name is
I saw a clip of a guy that
That's
was
my name too.
like doing a funny video in LA right now.
Are you interested
He's
in
like, "Come to
just
LA,
like
it's a great time," and then the camera panned over to some woman just screaming, dude.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
All right, if you're sure you want to.
Downtown LA is a lot of fun if you
right,
keep your head
my
on a
place is
swivel.
yours.
I don't care.
I love downtown LA on like a
flip a
early
coin.
Saturday
I don't
morning
have a coin.
when like the business district is pretty much closed for filming.
Well, there's a rock.
Well, what's the Grand? Was it the Grand Central Market? It's down there
Wet or
too.
dry?
That's freaking
Wet.
rad. I mean, downtown LA is also like portrayed. Like, if you're not by but by the what's that hotel?
Oh, the one that that one girl jumped in the water tank.
Yeah, it was the one that the Night Stalker stayed at.
The search
It
was
the
narrowing.
L.
And we knew that soon we would have the killer.
Did they finally knock it
Not
down?
that we had any more clues.
I don't think so. It was still there.
We
my
had to tell
buddy
Chief
used to
something.
live. Our cinematographer
feeling
for
in my
that
bones
short
that the mystery
lived
was
like
going to its
around the
climax.
corner in like
I
a
was
converted
determined to be
meat
on hand.
packing.
Wow.
All right, out,
Dude, I knew another guy that lived.
Today we have a special occasion.
Was that where Dave did his birthday party?
Yeah, that was in downtown. But that was Skid Row, dude. That was.
Yeah, that wasn't.
That was scary, dude.
I tell you, this business is worse than being a conductor
That would
in a
be a dude.
revoluting door. I'll be glad
And the
when
prices
this day
would
is
be way
finished.
higher than they were back then.
Celebration.
They're presenting my son with a trophy.
Yeah, what'd he do? Run away
I
from
love
home?
walking around there at 1
Please
a.m.
don't look
Yeah,
at
I
me
mean,
that
like
way,
that's
Audrey.
the thing about
I wanna
LA.
talk
Like
to
you know
you.
where you're at.
I'm sorry,
You're
Steve.
fine.
I just don't
But there's just
understand
random.
you.
The thing about LA is like random shit always happens, and that's why like that's what I miss about it.
Just
but-
thought we'd come by and keep an eye on things.
Chris, you got to go to next time you're in LA. You got to go to the New Beverly. So fun. Vince did didn't you do an all-night horror fest there once?
I did. It was super fun, man.
Yeah, I wanted to do it, man. That was.
We think they were murdered.
Hey, look here, young man. That's no way to talk at a time like this.
We saw
Let me see
La La
your
Land
tongue.
there. That was awesome.
Uh-huh. Now what you got?
That was one of my favorite days ever, dude. Because we went around LA and like went all the landmarks that were in the movie.
Yeah, we went to Griffith Park.
Yeah.
And we just went like bar hopped until the movie. Dude, that was so cool. That's such a great movie. That's one I need in 4K, dude.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because if they don't,
I bought American Vampire in London
would at another time.
on Amazon because I needed to get free shipping for the mask.
You mean American Werewolf in London?
What did I say? Yes, that
Vampire.
that one. American Werewolf. I'm I think 3 or 4 seltzers deep.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed, but my eyes got trippy and I've been quiet, dude.
We stopped watching the movie and started talking about LA trips. That's what you want. It's
Oh,
more for us
shit,
than anybody
dude.
else anyway.
I'm having a blast, dude. This movie's great.
This is great.
What do you think, Frank?
They're all there, Joe.
Yes, you're right.
I'm a fiend.
Mr. Carboy, how do you explain it?
That was such a good line.
It really was.
Throwaway line. It was so funny. Dude, Fink could be played by like
They're getting away, Joe.
2014 Johnny Depp.
Let's catch him.
It'd be a perfect Johnny Depp role.
There's no music in this, dude.
Yeah, there is.
Well, I mean,
Right
like
there.
the Rick Moranis one was like a musical. I thought this would be a musical.
Dude, I watched the Pink Panther. No, like yeah, you're right. I watched the Pink Panther. I don't know if it was the same area that you're talking about, but there was a Pink Panther cartoon reruns when I was a kid. That was that, and then Deputy Dog. Did you ever watch Deputy Dog, Vince? It's possible.
He had like the trench.
Did you ever watch Gumby?
Trench. Yeah, I tried watching it like within the past year. It's a rough watch now, dude.
Gumby and Pokey and the blockheads. I love. I would have random tapes that my grandma would send me from Oklahoma. And there would be just like the most random shit. She sent me this awesome Wizard of Oz like collector edition once, and I watched the hell out of Wizard of Oz. Cool. But she would send me like these weird like focus on the family like Christian movies, and I watched those too. McGee and Me. Here's a deep cut. The florist is giving me. Oh, I already read that. Yeah, I agree. Drinking a hazy and a Modelo at the same time.
Dang, dude. It's America right there.
That's Nampa for you.
I don't think I've had beer since we left. No, we had beer the day we drove back.
Did you
from
take
your
all
place.
You bought a bunch of beer, right? Did you take it back with you?
No, we left it there, but on our way home, they opened up Everywhere Brew out here, and we stopped there and got some beer. Their beer's so good, man. But I've been doing keto, and right now I just had a whole bunch of candy. So that's out.
Yeah, I was supposed to fast tonight till tomorrow. I'm going to get barbecue for lunch. Didn't happen.
You getting the beans, dude?
I'm getting a rack of ribs, and I'm getting the beans, dude.
That quesadilla was great.
Bro, it's my favorite barbecue place, dude, that I think I've ever had.
Till you come out here, dude. Matt's Barbecue, so good.
Dude, I don't have, like, Orange County does not have good barbecue, so I've never been exposed to, like, good barbecue. There's one place in Garden Grove where, like, a dude who won, like, a barbecue championship on Food Network opened, like, a small shop in Garden Grove. And it was so expensive that it made the food, like, it was just not worth the price.
You have the smoker. Do you still use it?
I do. I use the Blackstone now more than anything. I use the Blackstone like crazy, dude. And then I always, like, it gives me anxiety because I'm, like, so obsessive about cleaning it after I'm done.
You just need to buy all the tools. Oh, I forgot to tell you one thing when I was researching the Blackstone. Did you get the little magnetic grates that go on the side so you don't lose heat?
No, I read that, like, but mine has a cover on it. Mine has like a
but when you're using it, it has like that huge lip that air comes through, and you lose a lot of the heat. I'll send you a link to it. They're like $8, and they just are magnets that go on the side. And I did the first time I cooked, I didn't have them compared to whenever I put them on, and it was life-changing, dude.
I'm gonna have to get a new Traeger soon. Mine's breaking down.
Yeah.
I use the hell out of that thing. Hubris.
Goodbye, Seymour, dude.
So the guy that was eating the flowers hasn't gotten eaten. They duped us. Dude, yeah. I'll come over for the cookout, dude.
His mom was a flapper, dude.
Super Dave. Super Dave's the one from Curb Your Enthusiasm, right? John Biden cut the force. So John Biden, the voice of his. Oh.
He was such a good boy.
Seymour.
Chris, feed me all the deep cut references you can, dude. I have an old soul. So even things that came before me, dude. Great movie. They had to buck back a bit, dude.
Can we rebrand to Buck Back a Bit?
Bang my name, dude.
Bang my name, Buck Back a Bit.